Let's talk about Man of Steel and Superman 2025. See, these are very similar movies that I think have very different messages and tones. Both are Superman films meant to kickstart a cinematic universe. Each movie shows Clark struggling with being an outsider and not knowing how he fits into the world. He gets very different advice from his two different father figures. Humanity also distrusts Superman, and he has to surrender himself to the authorities in good faith. Superman then intervenes in world affairs, and there's blowback from the government, although that's more in Batman v Superman. Clark also fights an evil Kryptonian created through genetic manipulation, and the main villain wants to claim land for himself. Snyder was raised as a Christian Scientist. Snyder was interested in portraying Superman as a god. So Gunn is a very different filmmaker from Snyder because he is far more interested in weakness than in strength. He told GQ that he wanted to do Guardians of the Galaxy because he saw the weakness in Rocket Raccoon. Gunn looks at animals and he sees a softness in them, and this tenderness could be perceived as a weakness, but this weakness is also what makes them special. Early in the movie, Clark believes that his purpose on Earth came from on high, a message from his Kryptonian heavenly parents. Afterwards, he puts on the suit and flies off to become Superman. But in this movie, that message from the heavens turns out to be more Snyder-esque. His birth parents tell Kal-El that he is the superior man, and that his strength is what defines him. And so, in the inverse from previous Superman movies, Clark has to learn who Superman is from his adopted father, Pa Kent. When Clark tells him that he doesn't know who he is anymore, his dad tells him, what you wanted that message to mean is more important than what it actually says. In other words, Superman did not save people because he was told to. He does it because it's the right thing to do. Clark always had this choice. I mean, this scene is brilliant because previous Superman films always emphasize the super over the man, but James Gunn focuses on Superman's humanity.